Popov, one of the real up-and-comers of the sport, and always good to have an up-and-coming European as well, the first Frenchman in an All-England semi-final. Here is the men's singles draw. We'll also be seeing that other semi-final, Sen versus Christie, in our first session. But first, it's Ginting and Popov.
Championships 2024 men's singles semi-final. Please welcome the players. First up, the number 5 seed from Indonesia, Sinisuka Ginting.
What a win he had yesterday. Took out Viktor Axelsen, and he did it from a game down as well. So should be fired with confidence.
And let's have a huge welcome for his opponent from France, Christo Popov!
Well, what a few weeks it's been for 22-year-old Christo Popov. Won his first World Tour trophy a fortnight ago in Mulheim at the German Open, and now he finds himself in the last four of a Super 1000 event, and the biggest Super 1000 event at that. Was excellent yesterday. May have to raise his level again, though, against Anthony Ginting. This will be the third meeting between these two. It's one win apiece.
Christo, your choice.
And you see the last
red for you.
time that they clashed, that
black.
was round of 32 at the Denmark Open. Ginting coming through in straight games on that occasion.
What a buzz around the arena as the YONEX All-England Open Badminton Championships.
Olympic bronze medalist, of course, Anthony Ginting in Tokyo 3 years ago. He's got 6 World Tour titles. Twice he's made the final of the World Tour finals. And last year he won the Singapore Open. And also got to the final in Indonesia, which is a huge event. Lost to Viktor Axelsen. Currently ranked 5 in the world. What did you make of his come from behind win against Axelsen yesterday, Chris? Because he was so dominated in the first game, and then I don't know what caused the transformation, but he was quite brilliant.
This is the thing with Ginting, you know, he is a very experienced player, and some of his results, and they're massive, and obviously beating Viktor's big result. It's an interesting game today, because for me it's how Ginting handles it, and I know it sounds strange because he's a much more experienced player, but he is the big favourite. But Christo played so well yesterday, and obviously he's in great form. You know, he's playing the best probably in his life. How can Ginting manage to kind of control him and the situation?
Yeah, I think that ranking of 24 is only going to go one way, isn't it? Picked up a silver at the European Games last year. Of course, he plays doubles with his brother Toma Jr. and the way things are looking in terms of the Olympic qualification on the French side, I think he's almost certain now to get there at the expense of his brother in the singles. Which will make for some interesting conversations at home, you would have thought. Of course, both sons coached by their father, Toma Sr., who was an international Bulgarian badminton team. There you see his results, Popov's results, and he had that excellent result against Watanabe. You'd have seen that with us yesterday if you were watching. 45 minutes straight games. Never really in any doubt either. Jakob Sindberg from Denmark is the chair umpire here. And that is Emmanuel Kabatsile of Botswana, who's the service judge. Popov actually was formerly ranked #1 as a junior in the world when he was
On my right,
younger, 2020.
Sinisuka Ginting, Indonesia. And on my left, Christo Popov, France. Sinisuka Ginting to serve. Love all.
Well, Ginting will be hoping to get off to a better start than he did yesterday. I think at one stage in the first game against Axelsen, he was something like 17-3 down. Still found a way, though.
This for Christo today will be his biggest accomplishment. Semi-final of the All England. Never been in a situation like this before. How does he handle it today?
Just missed it. He is going to challenge, but it looked from our vantage point as though it just missed the sideline. The thing is with Popov, I mean, he's come out, he looks very cool and calm, doesn't he? Sometimes they call it the impetuosity of youth. You just want to go for it. You don't kind of feel the nerves, really.
Yeah, and that's the interesting kind of situation to be in. Either you feel the pressure because you've not experienced it before and you think, am I going to get an opportunity like this again in the short term? Or on the flip side, you just go out there, you play, you enjoy it, and, you know, he's been playing very, very well, and you just play free.
Tell you what, though, it's great experience ahead of, you know, his potential appearance in Paris at the Olympics. Big crowd, tension, atmosphere, huge prize at the end of it. Just absolutely hammered it down though, like it was the easiest thing in the world.
Yeah, really well read there by Christo, and it was just the indecision. And Ginting wasn't sure if it was in or out, and because he waited, it gave Christo that time to try and anticipate where it was going and read it perfectly. At the moment is it's obvious Christo's confident, you know, he's playing very well, so he should be confident, and when you are, he's so smooth, he's so fast, he's making all the right choices, there's no indecision, there's no doubt. He's looking, you know, keeping speed with possibly the fastest man in the world out there.
Ginting's first blow in anger.
Yeah, it's brilliant from Anthony Ginting. Just going back to the experience side of it, obviously Christo, this is, you know, such a big occasion for him. I think back in 2018, Anthony Ginting won the China Open, which is a Super 1000. Christo was still at school, you know, he's still a junior. At which Christo Popov is moving at the moment is phenomenal. If he can keep this pace up. Everyone knows he's a quick player, but at the moment, almost outpacing Anthony Ginting.
Really making life uncomfortable for the #5 seed at the moment, Popov.
That can sometimes happen when you feel just a little bit uncomfortable, feel a little bit nervous. You can be a fraction slower because that indecision, that doubt, your muscles tense up a little bit. Because at the moment, I'd definitely say Christo's the faster player. He's looking free, he's looking relaxed. What a pick up. That backhand cross-court net from Anthony Ginting. Wow. Christo did incredible to even get his racket on it.
3-5.
This here, that is perfection. Brilliant again from Christo, and he's just reading everything that Anthony Ginting's doing at the moment.
6.
Almost half a step ahead. A little bit late on that one. Then reads, gets up quick, really well placed. Incredible from Christo. What a rally.
Well, he threw absolutely everything at him there, Ginting, and Popov was equal to it right until the end.
This is the thing, that the work rate from Christo Popov in this rally was incredible. He's always on the back foot in this rally. He does so well to survive as long as he does. Something we've seen in the past. When Christo Popov's played Victor Axelsen, he's kept pace with him, and he had a real battle, and then it was just the last part of the game where it looked like he didn't quite have enough left in the tank, as it were. And I think that's going to be an interesting kind of way for it to unfold today. If we can see the best version of Anthony Ginting, can Christo Popov contend with that speed, that pace on a continuous basis?
Service over. 7-4.
Slightly cheap mistake there. After the rally, we could see Anthony just signalling needs to go higher.
The other thing, sometimes after you have a massive result, as Ginting did against Axelsen, there can be an adverse reaction.
Service over.
You've got to be wary of that. That's a bit of a gift, though, from Popov.
7.
Great pick up from Ginting.
6-7.
Well, Popov's clearly come out with a game plan to attack Ginting at every possible opportunity. It was a brilliant get that by the Indonesian. Just going for too much maybe there, Popov. Certainly tests your fitness levels playing Ginting, doesn't it? The way he moves opponents around the court.
It's amazing how Christo has started this game. Young player, only 22 years old, but he's come out here, not shown any signs of tension, nerves. First time he's been in a big situation like this, semi-final of a Super 1000. That's just brilliant. And that's the speed that I'm talking about. Anthony Ginting, he's read it. When he reads where he's going, he's got there so early. You know, on a slow, kind of on a replay like that, it doesn't look quite as impressive, but the speed, and that's what scares his opponent. When he's that early, you have to hold your base and you kind of have to double check, and from that situation, Anthony Ginting, he could have played any shot. Very, very good variation on the serve. Can see just almost slightly wrong-footed Christo Popov. What a big day it is for Indonesia in general. First time since 1999 they've got 2 men's singles players in the semi-final.
Yeah, it's been 15 years since they've had a man, just one man in the semi-final, and now we could potentially have an all-Indonesian final tomorrow.
8-9.
I know just how passionate the Indonesian fans are, so I'm sure there's a lot of them that are shouting at the TV or the computer screen for Anthony Ginting. The last 2 players back in 1999 were the legendary Taufik Hidayat and Budi Santoso. Taufik being one of the most successful, well, he is the most successful men's singles player from Indonesia possibly ever.
Perfect timing this if you're watching back in Indonesia. It's just gone 6:15 in the evening. Well watched, Popov.
I mean, Popov did incredible there, though. I know he's lifted out, but he sustained 2 net cords from kind of what seems to be the speeding lightning bolt at the moment, Anthony Ginting. 2 in a row.
Popov. Well, he had to really work, did Ginting. Popov might be 11-8 behind, but he's made a full contribution to the first, 10 minutes or so of this match. It's been hugely entertaining, and it's the Indonesian in front.
Nyamber aja, makanya kita kirinya juga bagus. Plus, gitu kalau bisa что себе саму закрыть. Вот они 5 минут лучше 3. In middle is good when you play the front. Keep him off, then you can get him beyond. No extends.
He's not going to change anything tactically, Popov. He's going to try and keep going at Ginting.
11.
Yeah, Christo came out incredibly attacking after the break. Full speed and just full attack. Taking the game to Anthony Ginting. Christo there making a clear statement that not intimidated, not scared at all in this match. Put into context the experience between the 2 players. Anthony Ginting was on a Super 300 high-low back in 2022. Indo Masters, which was Super 500 2018. 2020, the Indo Masters, also a 500. Singapore Open in 2023, which was 750. 2018 China Open, Super 1000. He's won the lot. He's won a 300, a 500, 750, 1000. Also, the current Olympic bronze medalist. Playing Christo. Christo has never experienced anything at this level, but the performance so far from Christo is so impressive. This is why he's going to be a big star in the future. Unfortunate timing there from Christo as he struck that. You could hear his string went. Just slightly lost control of the shuttle. It's been a really fast-paced game so far. Two incredibly quick, aggressive styles and players out there.
From Popov. Never say die. I reckon it runs in the family.
Even a smile there from his dad, Sinisuka Popov.
10-13.
This is the thing, Christo, he's played so well and especially defended so well. See there, Ginting fully commits because he thinks it's possible. Christo, though, is so good his last-ditch defense, especially on his forehand.
I think that was a smile of appreciation from Ginting.
Service over. 14-10.
Except for that rally after the break where Christo came out 1,000 miles an hour and very aggressive, I would say. Anthony Ginting, he has had more control of the rallies. He has been the more dominant player, slightly more attacking. Only in the second half of the game. Snatched at that fraction, Christo. That's the thing, though, that has been so impressive so far. The speed that he's having to work at and move at, the amount of cheap mistakes, barely any.
Well, Popov almost frustrated Ginting into that miss.
12-15.
This is the other thing that can happen. You're almost surprised at how well your opponent's playing. I think Anthony knows. And the way Christo's been playing over the last 3 weeks, the level he's currently playing at. Key is, though, make your opponent stretch, twist, turn, out of position, play another shot. Brilliant. The athleticism from Anthony Ginting. Off balance, one big step. Look at that, it's so explosive. And that was a good flick serve from Christo. That's something he's used quite a lot in this tournament. It's been really effective. Quite a deceptive flick serve.
Dropped in.
Perfect lift. But I do like that variation on the serve, the start of the rally from Anthony Ginting. Again, he caught Christo just slightly off guard with that out wide serve on the even side. It's a frustrating one for Christo because he got himself in big trouble and then defended incredibly well on that one. And this one's an easier shot. Just too tight. It's the pressure that Anthony Ginting puts on you, because you know the speed that he has. Right shot. Anthony Ginting maybe didn't have to quite as tight as he was playing, but it is great attack from Christo Popov again. I think Anthony's got that. He's read it. It's not wide enough. He's stretched, but he's not really out of position. Just needed to guide it cross court to where the gap was.
Come on.
Might be a few nerves now. Back within a point, Popov. Ginting at one stage, just a couple of minutes ago, looked like he was going to cruise home in this opening game. Not now.
And this is a massive point. 17-13 up to 17-16. Brilliant. What a comeback, just at the right time. It did look like Ginting maybe was just stretching away. Christo Popov right back in it.
Second-guessed him.
What a kill. Sharp as you like. Good net. You can see that's perfection. That's not a loose net from Anthony Ginting there. Christo's played that to absolute perfection. Maybe some of his double skills coming in there. What a turnaround this is now.
Hardly a spare seat in the house. They are absolutely spellbound by this match. Popov looked out of it. Now he's got his nose in front, right at the business end. Well, it was a great reply by Ginting.
Yeah, brilliant return of serve. Stepped in, held, saw Christo just start to edge forward. Goes over him. Really short lift. Great attack. The tension of this game. What a start we've had to this match. This first game's been incredible. What a defensive shot. Oh, my goodness.
Off the scale. Almost grudging appreciation from Thomas Senior, because that was just genius from Ginting.
You can see how short that lift is, and that is played to absolute perfection. Christo did absolutely nothing wrong for me there. That is just sublime. Absolute. Wow. Go inside there, the Indonesian coach. Unsurprisingly, very pleased with his player there. And this is just getting better and better.
Well, 27 magical minutes since we started. And Ginting, a couple of points away, but he's not out the woods yet. Surprised Ginting a little bit. Hasn't used that tactic too much. Came at a really awkward height at the body in the high. Ginting unable to control it. And they're locked together again.
He's missed it. It's that flick serve. Christo has proved successful so far in this tournament.
So a game point for the Frenchman.
Definitely on paper, this is not what people would have expected, but the form Christo's been in, it's not really a surprise.
Well, the men's singles hasn't been what people expected. Just the one seed left in, that's Ginting. He's missed that, and Popov takes the game. I don't think too many predicted that. The 22-year-old is in front against Ginting.
Въпрос е да се чувстваш добре във всяка точка е важно. Концентрирай се. Тук не е важно прецизността. Въпросът е да си готов сърта на който с ракетата. Беше. Спутай го.
It's a different part of the rally. You give him nothing in a certain part of the rally, and then when you get a chance, you can take the spin, or you can get up. You have to wait the right moment, and then you can change to be more aggressive.
Because ти, окей, като го сбуташ, като го взекаш тъпи, оп, и спина да може да дигне върху. Концентрирай се, браво, супер, браво, още така. И варатите.
mau ujung gitu. Gas, baru dari depannya aja kamu arahkan dia. Ya, bisa, it's okay. Set kedua, set ketiga ini bisa. Oke? Dia dari scan kamu silang tuh, dia juga nggak enak.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Second game. Level. Play.
So can Popov back up that opening game? Remember, Ginting came from a game down to beat Victor Axelsen yesterday, and he started with genuine intent.
Brilliant start from Ginting in the second game.
1 love.
To make sure he tries to stamp his authority early on in the second game. Can't let Christo's confidence grow. Wow, he's come out at kind of turbo speed.
2 love.
Dominated the first 2 rallies. Stepped up, taking it early. Any half chance was so aggressive.
That's the value of making your opponent play an extra shot and an extra shot. It was still a surprising miss from Ginting, but the stubbornness of Popov in that rally.
Yeah, Christo Popov does incredible. He's to get that back. It's a cheap-ish mistake, but then on the other hand, full credit to Christo for staying in that rally. In all sorts of trouble. You can see from that facial expression. Something we saw yesterday from Christo when he played in Tanabe. His defense is so good, so composed now. He's almost asking his opponent, what do you have? Forcing them to try something again and again and again.
Service over. 3-2.
Phenomenal shot from Ginting. And I do think maybe just a fraction, Christo's pace has dropped. This is the thing, if you give Ginting too much time or too many possibilities, too many options, too many chances, he is devastating with his speed, but also his placement on his attack. Again, that out wide serve.
Service over. 3-4.
Good attack from Christo, but no, I don't think it's devastating enough to result a winner. Incredible. Totally deceived Christo Popov there. He just holds it, looks like he's going to lift. Just a moment of pure magic.
Second time they've had one of those exchanges at the net, almost like a couple of prize fighters staring each other down. It's just becoming a real heavyweight contest.
Important for Christo now to just settle again. Yeah, and this run now is really with Anthony Ginting. Just a few cheaper mistakes that we hadn't really seen from Christo. Forced a few easier mistakes.
I do agree with you, though, because I think he does look a little weary, Popov. We've been on court only 37 minutes, but he's done so much running.
Absolutely brilliant again, and this is the thing. We're only talking a fraction, as in we're talking 5%, let's say. 5% reduction of speed, but that's the outcome. And this is because Ginting is so fast, and I was so impressed with Christo Popov's speed throughout the whole of the first game. The big question if he could maintain it now. It's just a slight drop. Decision there from Christo, and to be honest, I don't even know if it was in or out. Very, very close. The most important thing is you make that decision early and you stick with it. You can see there, got his footwork all wrong, but he's just not sure looking at the line after. Asking his coaches.
There have been a couple of moments in this second game where you just get the impression Ginting is almost toying with Popov. That kind of dummy that he sold him, and he just literally floated it over the net, and Popov was expecting the lift. And that last point.
Little bit of fortune there. Goes into the break with a very big lead.
Yeah, and the rallies are getting shorter as well.
Udah benar, jadi dari tengah belakangnya, silangnya udah bagus, gas gitu ya. Nah, baru sekali dulu, gas gitu. Jadi variasinya ke lurus, tapi prioritasnya ke silang. Dia kalau silang-silang emang nggak gampang. Nah, ya, jadi tapi kalau nggak mati kamu serang, dia udah berani. Ya.
The important thing now for Christo Popov is he doesn't panic, he doesn't overthink things. this is what Anthony Ginting, you know, he does to a lot of people. It's the pace, the variation he has. He makes them overthink and they try something even more special.
Well, I reckon Potter was getting almost dizzy at the net there in that rally, going one way then the other, and then having to scurry back.
This was the thing about the first game. You know, Popov did incredible. He survived so long. Almost no unforced errors, playing at such a quick pace. Whereas now we've seen a few more unforced errors and little tiny bit of slower pace in the legs also. And this is it, you know, when you're moving at the fastest speed that you can move at, the chance of making more mistakes is obviously much higher. The slower you do something, the easier it is. But the way Anthony Ginting plays, he plays at pace, but he can handle that because he is possibly the fastest man on the planet.
Well, everything running Ginting's way at the moment. But you kind of make your own luck in that respect. He's been on the front foot from the very start of this second game. It may not take him too much longer to secure it.
Say that the level that Anthony Ginting played at in this second game is higher than a 10 out of 10. He's literally not done anything wrong. Can he maintain that? Is it possible to maintain this level the rest of the second game and the third?
Service over. 4-17.
Well, I'm sure Popov's already thinking about the decider. He knows this game is gone.
Late.
You can see Christo just wanting to almost play some quick points, very aggressive, getting into the flat game where we've seen Christo's really impressive. He doesn't really want really long drawn-out rallies because it will be so difficult to come back now. It's kind of all or nothing in this situation. Yeah, you can see trying shots that he wouldn't normally try, but he knows he kind of has to be a little bit more adventurous. He can't afford to use up a lot of energy in this second game and then end up losing the second game.
He meant that. Really hit with some power.
You clearly see Christo's fully ready for the third and final game.
15 game points then for Ginting. Just needed the one. Takes it 21-5 in no time at all. And we are going to a decider here in his first men's singles semi.
Posso fare șanul operativ, tot se dată în acord, stăpiu dori, pesi silici, stăpiu dori, niște doile do. Quando cu izbute și nipa cu mreže, като se tiče da leči za nimo filetu da moto da dio. Inače cu izbute nimo daj prosti karat na filetu da može da definitivno. Čujte, najvažno tu, da je svaka točka, ima tajni za всеки удар.
Ready for speed changes around the start of the rally. I know it comes sometimes. Just keep your base speed up. So it's not going to relax too much. Speed.
кажеш бързо, важното е да стъпваш след петата. Виж си с краката на мен, да си пуша пак като твоята. Стъпка и виж.
Just worry a little bit about Popov from a physical point of view. Did look like he was losing a bit of energy, but maybe he was conserving some. We're about to find out. Wow. No white flag being hoisted there, was there?
No, I think he got to a point in the second when he knew it was almost out of his reach. I think we're going to see quite a different player from the second game to this game from Christo Popov. Again, just sublime. Definite fortune. You can see Christo there even smiling. Great pick-up from Christo there. Ginting there, he takes it so early, stepping in. He's hunting the shuttle. His body weight's going forward. Christo there, shaking his head in disbelief.
He's a character. It's great to see.
Exceptional again. 3-1. This is the thing what you do when you know the fastest man out there is playing like this. It's a net cord front service line.
It's almost as if he's having his own kind of personal shot of the tournament competition. We've had some absolute beauties from him already in this match.
2-3.
Just watch Anthony Ginting. Don't watch the shuttle, don't watch anything else. Just watch his movement, the way he covers, the speed, his agility. This is why shadow is so important in footwork. Because there are players out there that are this quick, this explosive. Maybe it's those magic shoes.
Well, this is close. This is very close.
Yeah, it's too close to call. But again, start that rally, I really like that out wide serve, that bit of variation. You can see Christo got himself out of position slightly from the return of serve.
So it was called in. Ginting immediately used his challenge. So Hawkeye will decide. It's wide.
Brilliant challenge.
Забив средата, сега чакате на игрите. Чули? Забив средата.
Margin at the highest level.
Забив средата. Айвато, чай.
And again, honestly, you know, he's hitting a net cord from an overhead is very, very, very uncommon. And, you know, we've seen, I've lost count, we've seen that many in this match. Incredible slice. You can see there the shuttle kind of spinning and it's on the line. I mean, the level that Anthony Ginting's playing at, I know he beat the best player in the world yesterday, Victor Axelsen. But the level that he's playing at in this match.
Another challenge.
Challenges called out.
Not sure Ginting's quite as confident with this one now.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining.
Първо и първи отпред на спин. Само спина,
Service over. 3-6.
Thomas Senior Popov there again, very animated. Christo. So we're going to get to see this on the replay, but I don't even think Christo's clears that short. See, slightly, but not really. It's the thing, it's not bad length at all from Christo. Just exceptional again from Anthony.
Christo, just check.
Attack and rally from Christo there. We haven't seen a lot of that in the second game or the third game. That was a brilliant pick-up from Anthony. See the frustration there from Christo. He knows he should make that. This is the thing, the constant pressure, the constant speed from Ginting.
Yeah, it's been an absolute barrage, hasn't it? From the second game onwards, pretty much.
This is the thing, though, that Christo's done so well. The amount of unforced errors at the speed, the pace that the game's been going at. I mean, again, just absolutely exceptional. It's the thing, and I know you're going to... I'm sure there's a lot of Indonesian fans out there. They're going to be trying these shots tomorrow, the day after. Be very surprised if they get that success from it. Such a complicated shot to play.
Popov's doing all the running, and it's looking good now for Ginting. 11-5 he leads at the mid-game break in the decider.
Oke, good. Yang penting jangan berubah. Satu dari tengah depannya udah bagus. Kami bukan sentak-sentak gitu. Kami depannya yang harus. Karena apa? Depan silangnya kosong. Jadi kalau kamu set, telat, begitu lagi di silang. Dan menyerangnya harus banyak silang ya.
Well, it may not be too long for the two women's doubles pairs that we'll be seeing after this men's singles. Kim So-young and Kong Hee-young far side. They'll be up against Baek Ha-na and Lee So-hee. It's the number 3 seeds against the number 2 seeds, both Korean pairs, and that match will follow at the conclusion of this men's singles.
What a pick-up. Brilliant, though, for Christo there to keep calm. That was a full Superman dive from Anthony Ginting.
Well, I mean, both men, it's just unbelievable, the physical energy
I don't know how he
being
got that.
expanded out there.
And he nearly got up to get that. Brilliant, though, from Christo. Full stretch. That's on the line he's picked that up from.
All the way under the net.
This is what I mean about the speed and agility.
Just a quick.
Anthony Ginting.
Thank you.
This game's been absolutely exceptional. I thought it was going to be good, but I think it's been even better than I anticipated so far.
Christo Popov challenges call in.
Well, he was right there, Popov, to see exactly where that landed. So you've got to think he has a chance of getting this reversed.
Christo is definitely adamant it was out, but sometimes you want something so bad, see what you want to see.
Yeah, you're right.
Christo there signaling, I think he's confident it was out still.
You have to trust the technology.
Work in that rally from Christo, under pressure again. So Christo to start the rally, wanted to almost slow the rally down. Good attack. Any chance that Anthony Ginting gets to inject pace, inject speed, he does. It's his superpower, his super strength. That's a big rally for Christo. I know he's still 4 points adrift, but it's got to give him the belief. So well to stay in that rally at times. He was in all sorts of trouble. Not really allowing Ginting to have those moments of pure speed, power and aggression. That's the thing for Christo, anything slightly loose, any shot that's not to a very good quality. See there, just a little bit high. Good poke from Ginting. This is why it's so tough for Christo. It's just slightly on the back foot.
Well, he's going through the repertoire, Anthony Ginting.
14-8.
Just relentless pressure. It's hard for Christo because what can he do? Struggling to get on the attack. He's half a step behind pretty much every rally. It's kind of just constant bombardment and pressure from Anthony Ginting. Rally after rally after rally.
Thank you.
know, that rally almost sums up the second and third game. Christo doing incredible to survive, but this is the problem, survive. He's not hurting Anthony Ginting.
I think Popov will feel like he's run a marathon just in that point. He was everywhere on the court.
This is the thing, the match been going on for just over an hour and 6 minutes, but Christo's basically been sprinting for an hour and 6 minutes. The scores don't suggest that he has played incredibly well so far. He really, really has. So Anthony Ginting so far has been quite exceptional. So they're alerting the umpire of another flash in the crowd. It's amazing how many people accidentally, or maybe on purpose, but I'm sure it's not, have a flash when they're indoors on their phone when they're taking a picture.
Undecided.
So Hawkeye's going to have a look at this. It's not an official challenge, but the line judge didn't have a clear view. So we're going to use the technology.
I do think it's good that the line judge clearly couldn't see. Anthony was in the way, doesn't panic, just does exactly the right thing. Ask for technology to get involved.
Service over. 9-16.
Saw in some earlier rounds how important these challenges are at crucial times. Don't want to waste the challenge if you don't need to. I do think Christo needs to be a little bit careful with the flick serve now. I do think Anthony Ginting's ready for it, and he's reading it.
From Ginting. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Well, he's probably seen him do it many times, but for a mere mortal, that is just incredibly impressive. That shot.
Christo does incredible as well. Ginting's in all sorts of trouble. And to have the vision and the calmness in that situation to play that shot.
And to go down the line, that was the harder side to go. There's much more margin of error going the other way.
It's amazing for Anthony Ginting. First game, he played well. Christo was just exceptional. And it would have been easy for him to have panicked or have felt uncomfortable in the second, but he was so calm and composed. Shows the experience he has in these pressure situations when things aren't quite going his way, finding a solution to the problem. Really well read there by Christo. One of the only opportunities he's had really to be in a good position on the attack in this third game. We had a similar-ish score. It was tighter than this in the first game, and this is where Christo managed to pull back. I do feel like, though, now it's kind of now or never.
Just feels like the momentum's not there, though, is it, for him to do that? Not for a lack of trying, but...
The hard thing is, does he have enough left in the tank, enough reserve to be able to inject a bit more pace, become the attacking player? away from Christo Popov. Seen people come back from this though.
So 9 match points now for the number 5 seed for a place in the All England final.
And this really has been a masterclass today from Anthony. I'm sure there'll be a lot of Indonesian fans screaming at the TV right now.
Well, potential glory awaits for Ginting. It's been a terrific display from the Indonesian. Didn't have it all his own way at all. Dropped the opening game to an inspired Christo Popov, but experience won the day in the end. Really warm embrace between the two, and a match that has literally brought the house down here in Birmingham. And a huge appreciation, Chris, for the loser as much as for Ginting.
Yeah, Christo Popov, he played incredible. First game, possibly some of the best I've ever seen him play. Anthony Ginting, though, throughout the match, wow. One of his most professional, complete performances throughout a match. Absolutely incredible. Handled the situation to perfection. The style of play. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of fans out there wanting to try and recreate some of those incredible shots for Anthony Ginting today.
So we'll see Anthony Ginting again tomorrow, where he will face either Lakshya England's second city, where badminton dominates the weekend. The sporting metropolis here in Birmingham. It's got a massive history, by the way, in terms of sport. Invented the modern game of tennis. Used to stage golf's Ryder Cup. Hosts Test match cricket. English Football League was founded by a Birmingham resident as well. So we've reached our third match on semi-final day. It's the second of the women's double semis, and it brings together Kim So-young and Kong Hee-young and Baek Ha-na and Lee So-hee, two Korean pairs.